Hey, what's up everybody? Travel shirt is on, you know what that means. We're hitting the road to hit the skies. Going to London. Titans are playing London, we're going over there, going to see the game. Have a few days in jolly old England. See what we can get into. Before we head out, I wanted to highlight a couple things that came with the travel package. This nice London Games backpack that I'm going to utilize. And we got this London Games mini helmet. Alright, so I made it through security and everything, and we are directly in kind of the new area of the terminal. That pole is kind of blocking it, but the Titans press box, new Titans theme bar lounge area is directly next to where our gate is. We're here at the T-Gates T3, flying out on American to Dallas Fort Worth. There's also an Acme feed and seed here. It's crazy. I didn't fly for like 10 years, and the first time me and Jesta flew together, the airport was exactly the same as it used to be. And the first time I came back, it was just completely different. Alright, so while we wait for them to call our boarding group, Group 8, I want to share some quick details on the check-in process. So we're traveling with On Location, is the travel agency that booked the whole thing. I think it's the agency that the Titans, because I think we booked through whoever the Titans sent out. I'm not 100% sure on that because my aunt and uncle booked everything. But checked in with them when we got here. They gave us a little swag bag. I'll go through that when we get somewhere, Dallas or London, one or the other, because we're flying to Dallas before we fly to London. Got us all checked in and everything, but because it's an international flight, they said they weren't able to give us the boarding pass. They said normally for like if there's something they book domestically, they give you a boarding pass, but for international travel, you have to like kind of go get in the line. Or they said I wasn't checking the bags. They're like, maybe you could work the kiosk, but I went to the kiosk and the kiosk didn't work. So get in line, that took about 30-40 minutes, which I did not factor that into my travel time because I'm so used to coming and having like my boarding pass already on my phone and everything like that. But because this was booked through a third party, that kind of stuff is not how it worked. But about 30-40 minutes to get the ticket, then was able to get in. I went over to the Admirals Club here in Nashville, relaxed, had a water, because I'm not a drinker. You can get, alcoholic beverages in there if you so choose, but I'm not a drinker, so I just had a water, a little snacky, and then made my way back over here to make sure I got boarded on time. My cousin is trying to get through security and everything right now. We're supposed to be on the same flight together. My aunt and uncle are going to be on a separate flight because they booked their flight separate from the total travel package, but he's going to be pushing it, so we'll see what happens there. But just waiting for them to call our boarding group and we'll get on the plane. But Group 7 and 8, that's us. Let's go. And we're boarding. Got my usual in-flight routine of a ginger ale, cookie, and spades. Alright, made it to Dallas. We gotta take the Skylink to Terminal D. Got a nice little 2-hour or so layover. We're gonna take advantage of the Admirals Club Lounge, as we're wont to do. This train is departing. Yeah, me too. Alright, so here's our gate. Got a boarding at 3:51, depart at 4:41, and my watch is covered. It's like 2:40 now, so we got a little time to chill in the lounge. Man, got a good spread today with some lemon herb roasted chicken and rosemary roasted potatoes. Pineapple cheese. Alright, let's try the soup. Chicken tortilla. Good soup. While we're here, might as well give a quick tour of the lounge. This is the lounge at the D terminal. There's like lounges at every terminal here because this airport is like the size of a city. So this is like the bar, cafe area where you can grab drinks, snacks, bites to eat, all that good stuff. Kind of the main area I usually hang out at when I'm in the Admirals Club, because it's my favorite thing about these is food and beverage. Ooh, setting up a fresh guacamole bar over there. We may have to get some guac before we get out of here. More seating areas over here. This is the designated TV room. We've got a VIP room if you're that important. You got showers available should you need them. Always helpful to have the board on display here so you can keep up with everything. This is us. Still at D23, still on time, no changes there. Honestly, I don't know how I ever flew without lounge access, and I don't know if I can ever do it again. Thank you to Jesta. Also, pre-check and global entry are incredible as well. Fresh made guac. I was trying to avoid checking a bag, but as we got on our flight to London, they said we had to check it. They didn't have enough space on the flight for everybody's bags, so at least it's on the plane with me going to London, whereas last time I checked it in Nashville and it didn't make it to London. Back in 2011. That was crazy. Not our plane. Ours is on the other side of this, but about to get on and head to London. So we started like here, into here. Now we're here. In-flight meal, got a little chicken and rice with some salad and other stuff. Try and get some sleep. I think we're in Canada now. Landed in London, and it certainly looks like England out there.
I didn't lose my shirt. Somebody tried to sell it.
Can't tell if this is rain or just like moisture from the morning, but I'm pretty sure it's rain. Beautiful, rainy London. Alright, made it through baggage claim. Had a few little snafus with boarding the last flight. I'll catch up to speed on that as we go along and get to the hotel and stuff like that. But we have made it to London, officially. Alright, so upon our arrival, the on-location representatives are here, directing traffic, helping us figure out where to go, what we need to do, to eventually get us to our hotel or wherever else they may be taking us. This definitely feels like London, and water just dripped on my camera. Mr. King's Jessica Place, pub and kitchen. Not a drinker, but that's I could be convinced to check that place out. All right, we are at the Mayfair Hotel. Check-in's not for a little while though, so we gotta leave our bags with concierge, and then we will be gonna take us over to a place for some special hospitality. Oh, thank you. Here we go. This hotel officially has the seal of approval of the King and Queen. There's a table to pay tribute. Got like a whole little hospitality suite going here. Got some popcorn, had to take advantage of that, of course. A little photo op here, I guess this is probably what this is for. A little candy selection here. Some pastries and some yogurt. More swag, got these nice Titan scarves. Very football, very British. Also got a couple Oyster cards for using the tube.
some drink vouchers for the pre-game pub party, and drink vouchers for the Friday and Saturday get-togethers that they're doing at the Horse and Guardsman. So I'm not a drinker, but they are trying to make me one. Right. Boarding a vintage double-decker London bus. Go to our little pre-game or pre-arrival event. Oh goodness.
We need to make more room.
Oh goodness. Heck yeah.
You sit up top front.
Get all the views. Oh. All the views.
I got one Titan fan,
Hey.
one Titan fan, one Pittsburgh fan, and one Jaguar fan.
My name is Kerry, and I am your tour guide, taking you down to the good old British pub. So hopefully everybody is very excited for that. If you are downstairs, you may be able to see me. I'm stood right behind you, hovering over like it's Halloween. Hello. Downstairs, you cannot see me. So can you just give me a little round of applause?
Yay.
I feel like if you're having a good time, you can just kind of this hotel. It was here that, if anybody remembers, our former Prime Minister, the first female Prime Minister, her name was Margaret Thatcher. This is where she spent her final days. She actually passed away inside of the Ritz Hotel. She chose to do so. So as we said, look out on the left.
Must be nice.
Stone arches and beautiful lights behind, and this is the Ritz Hotel. They have a fantastic bar, fantastic cocktail bar, and they even serve a cocktail called the Iron Lady, named after Margaret Thatcher herself. So just here where we are, we're right beside your hotel. If we were to turn right, we'd be going back to the hotel, but we don't want to do that because we want to go to the pub, okay? We want to get you down to the welcome reception. So just keep looking out on the left-hand side, because this is one of our beautiful parks. This is a park called Green Park. If you have any free time over the weekend and you are looking to, and it's called the Albert Pub. Now, if you remember,
She just said this is one of the only buildings that survived the World War II bombings, and it's a pub.
Wonderful one to go inside of. So if you're in the area at all, if you're visiting the Palace or Westminster Abbey and you want to try some traditional local food, then the Albert is one that you can go to. And they have inside of this pub, they have a really special bell. And this bell used to be called, it used to be rung, to tell the politicians who were drinking in there to get back to Parliament. Because the Parliament building is just around the corner. So there's over 3,000 burials. That includes
Westminster Abbey,
and Queens.
Big Ben,
So if you look out to the right-hand
London
side,
Eye.
it will be coming up very, very shortly. 30 Kings and
This
Queens.
is kind of like the
Oliver Twist.
heart of
Christmas Carol.
London.
Charles Dickens, the author of those. He too.
Please, sir, I'd like some more.
And if anybody is sat down, then the
I've toured there before.
Isaac. That is the entrance, the famous entrance where William and Catherine walked in to marry, where the King walked in earlier this year to be crowned. And actually it is the place where every single King and Queen has been crowned since 1066 inside on that site. So it's very, very historical, very symbolic. Those statues just above the door, there's 10 of them. One of them is quite famous worldwide, because just above the point in the middle of the archway there are two statues of men. One of them has a child at his feet and the other has his hands outstretched. And what the man with the child at his feet is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And so those statues are what we call the modern martyrs. There are people who have sacrificed their life for their faith within the last 100 years. Here we go into Parliament Square. Out on your right is the famous clock tower. Can you see the clock tower, everyone? What's the name of that?
Big Ben.
No, it's not. It's not called Big Ben. Okay. So it is called Elizabeth Tower, named after Queen Elizabeth.
Horses on guard out here. What are they guarding? I don't even know what this building is. It's a museum? Why does a museum need guards? Not saying it's not cool, but I don't know why they're here. All right, we have arrived at the Horse and Guardsman for our on-location welcome party. Alright, here's a look at the menu on offering that we've got here for the welcome party. A lot of good looking choices here. You know me, I'm not a drinker, but if you're in an English pub, I mean, you gotta have a pint. Gotta say, this is awesome setup, having the whole pub reserved just for Titans fans that are here as part of the travel package. Everything's all inclusive for this one, drinks, food. Go until 5, it could get dangerous because it's only 11. A lot can be done between 11 and 5. Not for me, because I'm not a drinker, but the people here that are drinkers, with an open bar at a pub, could get crazy. Just notice this. Can't really see it well in the camera, but they've got specialty pint mugs with the London Games logo on them.
Hey, you might need to take that with you.
Brought us out a nice little olive oil, focaccia bread, and olives for a little bit of a noshing appetizer. Alright, so we just found out that to order food, you go to the bar and you place your order for whatever you want, and you give your table number. Our table doesn't have a table number, so it either got lost in the shuffle or who knows what, but that bread appetizer was probably meant for somebody else. But it's good, decent little bread and oil, nothing special. Thanks. Gotta get us some fish and chips here in London. Alright, a little bit of a walkabout outside around the pub, just trying to get some fresh air. Starting to hit a bit of a wall. The travel time change, catching up a little bit. Figure a little walk, a little fresh air might give me a little boost. So, just wandering at this point in time. Alright, so as I'm walking about, I've come across the Admiralty, which you can see is decked out in Titan stuff. This is going to be the headquarters later in the week for Titans pre-game stuff. This will be where 104.5 The Zone will be doing some radio broadcasts from here later. Nice. Alright, so of course here we have the famous Trafalgar Square. And I swear at one point in time, when I came in 2011, we ate at a restaurant somewhere around here that was literally just called Bar and Grill. And I thought it was so funny because I was like, they clearly had to name it Bar and Grill just so tourists would know exactly what type of restaurant, what type of food they were getting themselves into. I want to see if I can find it. Kind of feel like it was like right in this little stretch here somewhere, but once again, I may completely be misremembering all of this. This definitely feels like a little more touristy, where it's like Little Sicily, pizza. You know exactly what it is. And then the pubs. Hey, Jersey Boys is playing at the theater. My mom loves that show. I'm gonna snap a picture real quick and send it to her. I came all the way to London and I can't escape this song. I'm in London!
The lose. Yes, like I said, that's the only time you're going to say that this weekend. Lose, isn't it, Titans? So the plan, ladies and gents, is to get you back to your hotel, hopefully within the next 20 minutes or so, okay? And we will be driving a different way to where you came, so I'm here to be able to show you a few things you might not have seen already. But let's have a round of applause, a big cheer for Jeff, our driver.
Yeah, go Jeff, go Jeff, go!
Our security conductor here, I keep saying security! Yeah, people wondering, Keith, who you are. They're saying, is he a conductor? Is he just jumped on? Is he a security bodyguard? He's my bodyguard. He comes with me everywhere I go. So on the actual other side of St James's Palace, connected to it, is a white house. It's called Clarence House, and that's where the king lives.
I lost him.
Okay, so he doesn't live inside Buckingham Palace. Shops. What this means is that they have a coat of arms either in their window or above their doorway, and if they showcase this coat of arms, it means that the royal family use their shops. Okay, so for example, on this street we have Lock & Co. It's the oldest hat makers in Europe. Okay, so every time that there's a new coronation, the crowns get sent to Lock & Co. so that they can be readjusted to fit the heads of the different kings and queens. We've also got a shop called James Fox and Company. This is where Winston Churchill used to buy his cigars from. Okay, he was well known for buying his cigars. He used to enjoy smoking the Romeo and Juliet Cuban cigar, which you can actually buy from this store still to this day. In fact,
Looks more like a fitness center to me.
Take it home. In the last 6 months of his life, he bought 1,000.
Okay, I'm gonna end our day one video here. Our room is now ready here at the Mayfair. So we're gonna go check it out. Probably gonna have to get a nap just to get ourselves back, kind of caught back up here at this point in time. And then maybe go get some dinner and do something else later tonight, but that'll all be part of the next video. So next video, do a little room tour and see what else we get into from there. It's been a good start to the London trip. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications. We'll see you in the next one. All right, one last thing. I meant to show this at the airport, but never really got a chance. When we arrived at the airport, On Location gave us this bag that had some travel essentials in it. So it had a pair of like, I guess these are like those kind of compression socks. Like I think they're supposed to be good for flying or something like that. Possibly, I'm not really sure. We've got a packet of sanitizing hand wipes. That's pretty cool. And then a eye mask. Probably could have used this, but I didn't pull it out till just now. That might have been helpful on the plane. Remember that for the flight back. And this one was kind of a weird one. Because my cousin pulled this out, so I'd already seen this one. Because he was like, what is this? Because he talks specifically about it. It's like an expandable, collapsible, well, I don't know how this really works. Maybe you gotta take the lid off. Hold on. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, there you go. So it's an expandable, like, water bottle. Which, great, totally useful, but if you were a TSA agent and you saw this on the scanner in somebody's luggage, this might throw up a red flag, you would think, right? But cool product, concerning to go through TSA. Thank you, On Location.